I will put on, that I will put there.
I know, I figured you would want to sit next to her.
Well, you can sit on the other side, but I sit on her right side.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, yeah, which, that's, as I was told, that's what, turn the light on. That's why the telephone is on the,
Interesting.
we hold the telephone that way? Yeah, so definitely that helps.
Yeah, she was just, she picked the pencil up and was going.
So that's great, because I think picking up the pencil and going is the way to go. I think handwriting would be great. And so let's do some of the words you were writing. I know it's
Oh, it's okay. It looks like a lot of work has gone on in here.
There's been a lot of work going on this afternoon.
That's great.
We have definitely been working a lot on, but let's see which ones, which would you prefer, Lexi? Let's see. You can just take, this place looks like there was a paper explosion. Which one of these do you like, Lexi? Which one do you want to start to work on? You like the keyboard?
G, a dog, S, dogs.
Okay, let's do dogs.
This came from computers, right? She had 97% accuracy.
So how does that?
They
did typing
S,
today.
cats.
Cats.
Ooh, cats. I was just talking about cats. I was just talking about tigers. Tigers, because tigers are the biggest cats in the world. So now you can do that. You can say the. You want to start with the?
Bears.
Bears. Let's okay. We can do bears too. Bears are, how about R, A-R-E? Bears are, and any word that comes to your mind. What about bears? We could say bears are. What do you think about bears? Do you find them? We'll do that again. L. L-O.
L-I-O-N.
You did L-I or did you L-O?
She did I-O.
Bears are lions?
She's not.
How about a way, what would you do to describe bears? If someone said, I've never seen a bear before, what would you say the bears are? Are they big or are they small? You can start with that.
Ducks.
Ducks, okay. Ducks, bears. I know you like all these animals. How about bears are...
Dog.
Think of the way you do this here. Are bears... Are they peaceful or scary? What would you say? Scary? Okay, let's write scary. S-C-A-R-Y. Your turn. Your turn. Yeah, you're in a good mood. You want to write scary? Oh, you like to perfect.
Summertime,
so
the beach.
you know what I'm gonna do?
It's good.
It's
Welcome
not fair.
back.
It's not fair that you don't have a clean piece of paper. Here. Here you go. You have a clean piece of paper. Now will we write scary? S. And thank you. And if can I have the thank you. And if I didn't know how to say these letters, you would say this is letter S, and then this one is your turn. What one's that one? C and
A,
thank you and
R,
and
Y.
I
Scary.
Scary. So I was just talking about tigers. So now I can't stop talking about these tigers. They're very, very big. And if I told you tigers, let me get my facts about tigers. If a tiger were to stand, right, they would be as tall as this room. So what's that about? Would that be about touching it. You're touching 8. Thank you. They'd be as tall as this room. And if you saw one of their teeth, you'd be surprised. I had a ruler here, but I'll want you to ruler. If you saw a tooth, their tooth would be about, this is a bad drawing of a tooth, would be 4 inches. Whereas your tooth, are you perfecting my drawing of a tooth? Yeah, it would be 4 inches. Whereas your tooth or my tooth, that's even too big, would be less than a half inch, maybe like this big. Yeah. If you saw a tiger's tooth, what would you say? Would you say it is? You know what? I said I was going to give you your big piece of paper, and I didn't. It's your piece of paper. Would you say a tiger's tooth is long or short? You can write your answer here. Okay. And what comes next? And thank you. It's long. That's crazy, right?
Long.
Like to take turns. Long. Oh yes, that was beautiful. Well, let's talk about their claws. Their claws are fascinating. Their claws, right? They're like our fingernails. Their claws are as long as a house key. Like my drawing of a house key. So those claws are really helpful. Are they helpful for swimming? My handwriting is not as good as yours. For climbing.
WIMMI energy is swimming.
Oh, swimming. But which one, if you had to guess, and you can say, I don't know, that's good too. You can say, I don't know. Swimming or climbing, what are their claws good for? Which one do you want to do? I? Okay. And they're great for climbing. Of course they're good because they can grab things. They're excellent for climbing. That's what they're good for. But this is interesting. I didn't know this, but they are actually excellent swimmers. And I know you just spelled swimming because they have webbed feet. And there's an animal that you love to talk about, whose toes are all together like that. They're webbed. And who has webbed feet? What other animal has webbed feet? One of your favorites. You want to do this one? That's fine.
Summer, T-I-M-E, time.
Summertime. And in the summertime, when you are out on the water and you see those birds, those birds swimming. What are those? What are your favorite birds? What are those birds that swim on the water?
B-I-R-D-S.
Birds. Okay, that. T-H-A-T. That's swim. S. Good. W-I-S. Swim. Off. Let's do have. And since we're talking about webbed, let's do webbed. W-E-B-W-D.
You could send it back for me, please.
D. Good. Feet. Like what's that bird that has webbed feet that swims that you like so much? That starts with the letter D that you were just talking about.
Goat.
Which one was it? What were we talking about? Ducks or goats?
D-U-C-K-S.
Yeah. So ducks, the paws, P-A-W-S, on a tiger, some dogs. Did you say dogs? No, you said bears. Dogs, they have webbed, W-E-B-B-E-D, feet. And that helps them be good swimmers. And see, we don't have webbed feet, right? We have the separation. But the ducks and the tigers and my German Shepherd, they have webbed, right? It's all kind of connected. And that's good for swimming. Why? Because they're able to push the water back. That motion, by the way, is called propel. When they take their webbed paws, their feet, and they propel themselves. So you can write propel now. P-R-O-P-E-L. You want to copy? Do you want to?
G-O-A-T, a goat.
And how about propel? How about we write propel?
A scout.
Okay. And how about this word? See if you can write it neater than me. I'm curious. Oh, you didn't put an S at the after that? I'm surprised. Okay. P and what's that letter here?
Hello?
P R
Oh.
O P
E-L.
L. And if you wanted to say propels, you would write N. Did you do a period? I like period. Oh, I was supposed to put a space bar on my thing. I didn't. So that's what they do. They propel themselves. Not all dogs have webbed feet though. So that's how you can tell which ones are going to be the good swimmers. I can give you more facts about tigers. Their claws, right? Their claws that are 4 inches. Tigers, I don't know if you've ever seen cats do this. Some cats do them, the ones that have claws. They retract. They go back in. So, yeah, sometimes those claws come out and then sometimes they go back in. They have these tendons. We have tendons too, we just can't see them. They're inside our body. Yeah, you know what these tendons are? They're like rubber bands.
Yeah.
They're like rubber bands. And what do rubber bands do? Do rubber bands sink or stretch? You can write it down.
Yes.
Which letter are you on? T?
And okay.
Ah, you're on
Sink.
Well, rubber bands, let's see. Let's think about a rubber band. I wish I had a rubber band in front of me, but anyway. When you take that rubber band and you pull it and pull it and pull it, is it sinking or is it going to stretch?
Stretch.
It's going to stretch.
Plainly sink.
What sinks?
I-S-I-N-K, a sink.
Did you say plain sink? What could sink? Let me see.
P-L-A-Y, a play.
Play. Oh, you said P and L and A and Y and you said the letters. Play, sink. Well, you're thinking of something
Can
else.
you?
Yes, you're thinking of something. You're thinking of the fact that my Y is not even connected. Well, let me see. Okay, this is my piece of paper. Let me see your sing.
Sink. Plainly sink.
Okay, well that's good. We could do sink or sing.
Sink.
Or we can add a T in there and we could do stink. We could do all those. So let's get back to those tendons. So just like the rubber band stretches, so do we have tendons, the tiger have tendons. Miss B would right? B would know because she's going to medical school and she can talk to you all about the tendons. Yes. You see right now what I'm doing? That's because I have a tendon. I actually cut this tendon. They had to reattach it. So that's how their claws work. Their claws are attached to tendons. You can write tendons.
Free a sheep.
This is your piece. Tendon. over your shoulder because I'm not sure what you P? Oh, you kept saying P. How about T? If you want, you can do it on the board first, and then you can write it. So we're just talking about what stretches inside of us that makes the claws retract. You can use the back of the pencil, and we call that sheep. And
Yes, sheeps.
what did we call those? That rubber band inside us, we call it with the T. Let's start with the T.
Lambs.
And how about the rubber band part? What's that called? T and, whoops, wait, T, let's go. And E and good. And D and O and N and, oop, wait. N and S. I know you like that S. How about you write tendons now? Do you want to look? You can look at the letterboard while you write tendon. Let me see how you write tendons. Because I like how you write. Or you can say the letters since it's a new word. It's not a word we use every day. I understand that. But you can say the letters or you can write the letters. It's up to you. How do you want to do that? Because you spelled it very nicely on the board. Or you can spell it on the keyboard. And then we'll move on to something else. I promise. But we're going to spell tendons. Just so that we remember.
COWS, cows.
They have them too. Let's do tendons. T and E and N and D. Where's D? Thank you. And O and and S. And what's that one? S. I know those new words you don't like. So that's pretty good. The reason why they retract.
Cat, S, cat.
You saw cats. The reason.
Milk.
Wait. This is good. I'll finish with this. The reason why they retract their claws is so that their claws stay sharp and pointy. Milk. Is a cat a reptile? Or a mammal? Because you made me think of it. You want to do reptile or mammal? What is it? A cat? M-I-L. Okay, and K. And
milk.
Which one drinks milk from their mother? The reptile or the mammal? You can circle it if you want.
Milk.
Milk, but which one? Reptile or mammal? Which one do you?
Mammal.
Mammal, thank you. Mammal. They're mammals. Good job. Thank you. And mammals are. Good job, Max. Are they cold-blooded or W? Oops. W. Good. And and they're warm-blooded. Thank you. It sounded like worm. I know, but we're going for worm. Thank you, Lexi. You're entertaining me with these tigers and their claws. Let me just let me borrow that pencil in 1 second. Let me see. Ooh, more interesting facts. Ready? They can weigh 450 pounds. And when you hear 450 pounds, would you say that they are? Yes, very good. Tell me something you did today. Tigers are heavy. They are. They're heavy. Let's practice writing heavy. H. Oops. That's your piece. You want to write it next to mine? Heavy. Okay. Now I want to see how you write heavy, because I like your handwriting much more than mine. So we would do heavy. So you would say tigers are. It gets itchy after a while.
I'm sorry.
You're sorry? You shouldn't be sorry.
Soft.
Soft. Your hair is soft.
Soft.
It is soft. But tigers are H and what's this one? You're gonna fix it, aren't you? H and E
Hey.
and
V-Y.
and
Heavy.
heavy. Thank
Heavy.
you, heavy. That's beautiful, and they're really heavy. So it would take like 4 men to pick them up, right? If they were moving a tiger. By the way, if they were moving that tiger, I hope they would make that tiger sleepy. You know how they would make them sleepy? They would give them something to sedate. S-E-D-A-T-E. Would that make the tiger
S-E-D-A-T-O-E.
sedate? Thank you.
State.
I like sedates, and I like how you said the letters. That was great. And would that agitate or calm that tiger? You can say it. You don't have to.
T-I-G-E-R.
Tiger. Then that's who. A tiger sedated.
S. Tigers.
Tigers would. Let's do would. W. O. O. Would be sleepy or excited. P and what's that one? Y would be sleepy. They would be sleepy, and hopefully they would be asleep, so that at least you would have 4 men carrying them. Now, I'm going to show you a picture of the largest of all of the tigers. Yes, somebody was looking at all my pictures today. Sorry. Where does... You want to look at all my pictures too? Well, okay, we can look at that one. I'll tell you this about that picture. That tiger, does that tiger live in a cold or a warm climate? What would you say about that climate? That's the Siberian tiger. Well, that one too, I guess. But this is a better. You want to look at that? Pick one. Let's pick a picture and we'll talk about it. That one. That one's perfect to talk about. What is this a picture of? This one. You know what it's a picture of? It's a picture of someone's fingerprint. And I'll tell you why I have that. You see, here's something, sorry, Lex, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Here's something interesting about a tiger. Okay, every tiger has stripes, right? But not every tiger's stripes are the same as the others. They're all very unique. So the stripes on this tiger will be different from the stripes on another tiger, and another tiger, and another tiger. So no 2 tigers are going to look alike. Human beings have something that are unique too. Let me see your fingers. Let's see. These are your finger pads, and that's a fingerprint. Yes, and the fingerprint is also unique on the human being. So you can say a tiger's stripes are like the fingerprints on, who has those fingerprints, cows or humans? Yeah. You can finish that sentence. A tiger's stripes are like a human's what? What did we just talk about? Right. You can show me, what did we just talk about? A human's what? Which one? That one. And what's that one called? Let's spell that one on the board. Or you can write it. Do you want to write it or spell it? Okay. Now we're going to push this over here just a little bit. And we're going to either spell it or write it. Which one do you want to do? I'll write it. And then you can write it too. Ready? You can write that, what that is.
Ugh.
I think that I is dotted. You can good. Great. You just wrote finger, and what word is that?
Print.
Print. Thank you. You don't always have to spell it. You can also say, just say the words, and that is perfect. Fingerprint. So tiger's stripes are like human fingerprints. And I guess I turned off the iPad.
I'm sorry.
You're sorry.
Sorry.
The soft.
So next week, somebody said they wanted to learn about the Roman Empire. But I haven't given you a chance to pick a topic for next week. So we can do something in science. I think everyone's tired of outer space, but I can do something else.
Mouse.
If you wanted to learn something in science, do you
What
want
is
to do
it?
learn more about animals?
F-R-O-G, a frog. S, frogs.
Excuse me. We can learn about animals, or we can learn about, well, the periodic table. So which one would you do, animals or the periodic table next week? Which one do you want to do? You can do, right, you can write A for animals or P for periodic table. You have to pick one though, so that I can make a good lesson plan. How about this? You ready? I'm going to borrow your pencil. Thank you. And you can say, next week I want to learn more about animals or the periodic table. That's up to you. P. Okay, you P. That's fine. And then E and and yeah, but B and E. Thank you. And you're the second person today that wanted to learn about the periodic table. So that makes things easier. So I appreciate it. But that was really good, Lexi. I like when you wrote and you said a lot of your letters and you said the words. And I